Salmon contract signing another great step for young defender. Arsenal have announced that 16-year-old centre-back Molly Salmon has signed a pre-contract agreement, which will mean he signs a first professional contract when he turns 17 in August. It is another big step for the highly rated defender, who has already made his first team debut this season. Salmon was taken on the tour of Hong Kong and Singapore and impressed the coaching staff, featuring in games against Newcastle and AC Milan. The centre-back made his debut in the Champions League in the 3-0 win over Club Brugge, and has also made 3 appearances in the FA Cup, starting the win over Mansfield. He has mainly played at right back for the first team, and he gets used to the pressures and physicality of senior football, but predominantly plays in the centre of defence. Salmon is one of several highly rated players in the academy and, alongside fellow 16-year-old Max Damon, is one of 6 youngsters to have made their debut for the first team during this campaign. Arsenal have confirmed that Molly Salmon has signed a pre-contract agreement with the club that will lead to him signing professional terms upon his 17th birthday in August. The defender is one of Arsenal's highest rated prospects, alongside Max Damon, who signed a similar deal in January. Conversations around Salmon's pre-contract were instigated by James Ellis, the club's former technical director. After Ellis' departure, Academy manager Saka assumed full responsibility for overseeing the process, with contractual and financial negotiations handled by Director of Football Operations James King. Like Dowman, Salmon was part of the Arsenal squad which travelled to Singapore and Hong Kong in pre-season. Aged 15 at the time, the England under-17 international came on for cameos against Milan, Tottenham Hotspur and Newcastle United. Since then, he has made 4 competitive appearances for Arsenal's first team, 1 in the Champions League and 3 in the FA Cup. His FA Cup start away to Mansfield Town in the 4th round, alongside Dowman, made Arsenal the first Premier League side to start a competitive match with 2 players aged 16 or under in any competition. On signing the deal, Salmon told Arsenal's website, "It's a very big moment for me, for my family as well. I'm very proud. I've been at the academy since I was 9, and I just want to give everything to the club. I'm an Arsenal supporter, and I've had some great memories so far. I'm so proud to have made my debut this season. I just want to keep pushing on still, keep my levels high and try to get as much experience as I can in the first team." Salmon following in Dowman's footsteps is a very positive sign for Arsenal. To secure his future will hold importance, not just because the pair will continue to come through together, as Ethan Nwaneri and Miles Lewis-Skelly did before them, but also because of the position he plays. Arsenal rarely produce defenders who break into their first team, with recent examples Lewis-Skelly and Ainsley Maitland-Niles coming through as midfielders. Dan Ballard is a recent centre-back who has come through the academy, but he was sold to Sunderland before making a competitive appearance for the club after successful loan spells at Blackpool and Millwall. Most of Salmon's first-team exposure has come at right-back, but he is a centre-back by trade and could be in a strong position to learn from William Saliba and Gabriel and potentially succeed them. This season has shown that it will be a while before the 16-year-old reaches that level, though. His first start away to Mansfield was a good test in an uncomfortable environment, where he had some involvement in the host's equaliser, but he has also been given the responsibility of captaining the under-21s. His birthday, falling on August 29th, will give him a very short time to potentially go out on loan at the end of the summer transfer window. Players can only be loaned out as they are 17 or older, and the transfer deadline is usually at the end of August. But even if he doesn't, the fact that this deal has already been finalised show that Arsenal recognise the talent they have. We are pleased to announce that Molly Salmon has signed a pre-contract agreement with the club that will lead to him signing professional terms when he turns 17 in August. Molly joined our academy at the age of 9 in July 2019 and has risen through the ranks at Hale End. A calm and composed defender who is equally adept as a centre-back or full-back, Molly is also an England under-16 international. Last summer, the 16-year-old, who signed his scholarship in July 2025, was selected by Mikel Arteta for the pre-season tour of Singapore and Hong Kong. Molly made his debut in the 1-0 victory over AC Milan in Singapore, before featuring once again in our 3-2 win over Newcastle United. Just 5 months later, in December, aged 16 years and 102 days old, Molly made his professional debut for us, coming on for Ben White in our 3-0 victory over Club Brugge. In doing so, Molly became the 4th youngest player to represent us in European competitions. The milestones haven't stopped there for Molly, who featured in the FA Cup 3rd round against Portsmouth, before making his home debut in the next round against Wigan Athletic. Following the signing of his pre-agreement, Molly said, "It's a very big moment for me, for my family as well. I'm very proud. I've been at the academy since I was 9, and I just want to give everything to the club. I'm an Arsenal supporter, and I've had some great memories so far. I'm so proud to have made my debut this season. I just want to keep pushing on still, keep my levels high and try to get as much experience as I can in the first team. The deal is subject to the completion of regulatory processes